Halloween used to be just one night, but now for some people, it has stretched out into a 2-month celebration. More than any other holiday, Halloween allows us to express ourselves in new, weird ways. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mysterious World. Today we'll list 15 Halloween costumes you won't believe exist. So without further ado, let's get started. Halloween is a holiday that takes place the day before the Western Christian feast of All Saints, also called All Hallows. It's the start of the All Hallowtide season. People choose to show who they are in many different ways, and one way is by putting on a costume. Here are some strange and cool costumes. Number 15. Hand sanitizer wall dispenser. It's so 2020 to dress up as a hand sanitizer, but it's so 2022 to dress up as a hot hand sanitizer, even though some people might think the idea is so 2012. This is a real costume, and if you want to look silly and make people laugh, this is the one you should wear. Number 14. Birth control contraceptive pack. Yes, you heard it right. The birth control costume is not only strange, but it's also strangely political given the ongoing conflict over people's rights to reproductive health care and contraception. This costume gets a lot of attention and is sure to be a lot of fun to wear. Number 13. An empty roll of toilet paper. Strange, isn't it? Some people might think this costume, which is just an empty toilet paper roll, is silly, but others might see it as a way to show how worried someone is about running out of toilet paper. You can also make the costume more seductive by putting some of your own creative energy into it. Number 12. Cowboy boots. Will you dress like a cowboy or a cowgirl? That's very common. But if you put in the effort to dress as a cowboy boot for Halloween, you definitely will stand out. This cowboy boot phallus costume could be a lot of fun at some Halloween parties, but you could get kicked out of others. Number 11. Beyond Burger. It seems strange that a person made of flesh and bones would dress up as a burger made from plants, but since this is a list of unusual costumes, I guess that's what you get. Number 10. Beer balloon Halloween costume. If you've ever been curious about trying balloon sculpture, now is the best time to do so. All you need are some white and gold balloons to get started. If you think this will be hard for you to do, you should think about buying an electric balloon inflating machine so that you can do the job quickly. Number 9. Bob Ross Halloween costume. Who doesn't have a soft spot in their heart for Bob Ross and one of his little happy trees? Some people might think it's weird, but many have tried it and ended up loving it. Also, it makes their lives much easier and more pleasant. Here's what you'll need if you want to give it a try yourself. A brown afro wig so that Bob's signature hairstyle can be made to look like it did before. Did you know that Bob Ross did not like his trademark afro? You can use a brown beard makeup pencil or a fake beard, a pair of faded blue jeans, and a blue dress shirt with buttons down the front. Bob has been seen wearing other colors of shirts like red, but his blue shirt is the one that stands out the most. A tool for painting with. You can get by with a cheaper brush from the hardware store when working with oil paint instead of buying a high-quality tool. A wooden palette. If you don't want to spend the money on one, you can make one out of cardboard. Before you start to work, don't forget to put some paint on your palette. Number 8. A Medusa-inspired Halloween costume. If you're going to dress up as a monster for Halloween, you might as well go as someone who is both scary and interesting. Even though you won't have the same power as the legendary Gorgon Medusa to turn people into stone, this effortlessly glamorous outfit, which is topped off with a snake headdress, will make anyone who looks in your direction feel like they're under a spell. And how weird it is depends on how original you are. Number 7. Mavis from Hotel Transylvania. Mavis is a different option that is both funny and scary. To look like a favorite vampire, all you need is a pair of red and black striped tights, a black tight dress, and some fangs. It's easy to pull off and still looks really cute. Number 6. A wall and a bedsheet. Heidi Klum, a model, wore this outfit. In a short horror film with the model's husband, Tom Collitz, and their 4 children, Lenny, Henry, Johan, and Lou, the model changed into a wall and a bedsheet. Even though this year's Halloween will be different, that shouldn't stop us from being creative in our own homes. The supermodel wrote in the caption of an Instagram photo, "Be scary, be safe, and spend some time with your family." Number 5. El Chapulín, Colorado. El Chapulín, Colorado, also called The Red Grasshopper, was a Mexican comedy show on TV about a superhero who made a lot of mistakes. It ran from 1970 to 1993. Lin-Manuel Miranda did it the old-fashioned way when he played El Chapulín, Colorado. On The Simpsons, Chapulín is called the Bumblebee Man, which is another way to make fun of him. Number 4. A worm. Heidi Klum was hiding inside a big worm's fake body the whole time. After a 2-year break, Heidi Klum finally had her famous Halloween party. The event went really well. On Monday night, the model came to the party dressed as a worm from head to toe. Tom Collitz, her husband, played a fisherman with a bleeding eye and stood next to her. But the fact that she dressed up as a worm made all of her other Halloween costumes look like they were nothing. Technically, it was a costume that both of them wore together. Klum's musician husband, Tom Collitz, dressed up as a fisherman who had hooked her. The worm, on the other hand, was the star of the show, and not just because it was so big. Number 3. A bride. Brad Goreski didn't have to look too far for inspiration for his Halloween costume this year. All he had to do was watch A Housewife Wedding. The TV star dressed up as Teresa Giudice for her wedding to Luis Ruelas this past summer. Luis Ruelas was married to Teresa Giudice. Goreski became Teresa Giudeschi by putting on a tiara and styling her hair so that the back stood out. Number 2. Flo. Joe Jonas is burning up for the benefit of his insurance company. One of the Jonas brothers said before Halloween that he would be dressing up as Flo, the Progressive Party spokesperson, for the holiday. The package comes with a blue headband, a name tag, and a long-haired wig. Jonas added the caption, "Go with the flow," to the post. His Instagram post shows him taking Flo out for a night on the town, with videos from the club showing her doing her job as a spokesperson for an auto insurance company. The Jonas, who was an added benefit. Frankie Jonas, the younger brother of the Jonas Brothers, Joe, Nick, and Kevin, kept the band's name and sound within the family. Frankie, who is from Ridgewood and known for making fun of his siblings in a playful way, dressed up as Joe Jonas, and Anna Olsen, who is dating Frankie, dressed up as Taylor Swift. They did this to look like the famous couple from 2008 when they started dating. They even had purity rings that went with each other. Number 1. The Billie Eilish and Harry Styles costume. As part of the Halloween episode of Live with Kelly and Ryan that aired this year, the two hosts dressed up as two of the most famous pop musicians. Repa went as Billie Eilish, wearing neon green from head to toe, including the roots of her wig. Seacrest went as Harry Styles, wearing a wig and a t-shirt with the Watermelon Sugar Singer's signature butterfly torso tattoo. Seacrest also put on a costume of Harry Styles. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and comment down below your favorite Halloween costume. And subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this video.